right, well, welcome to Storytime. We're going to start off with our good morning poem, and I hope that you remember it. So let's start with good morning, how are you? Good morning, happy day to you. It's going to be a beautiful day. I just know it will be. So let's start with clap our hands, stomp your feet, stand up and down and have a seat. And we are ready for our story. Oh, and it's a very special story today. We are going to join Monster and Mouse in a camping trip. And the name of this story is Monster and Mouse Go Camping. And it's written by Deborah Underwood, and the pictures are drawn by Jared Chapman. So I hope that maybe some of you have been camping, and so you kind of know what you have to bring to go camping. It looks like they maybe have, Monster has some food, Mouse has a sleeping bag, and they have a tent, and they're all ready to go on their trip. Let's see what happens. All righty, let's open it up and start our story. Monster and Mouse go camping. And so they're all ready. I don't know, Monster looks a little hesitant. Monster was having a snack when Mouse burst into the front door. And she said, "Let's go camping." And Monster said, "Well, what's camping?" And Mouse said, "Camping is great. You walk in the woods, you sleep in a tent, and you tell spooky stories." Wow. Monster said, "It sounds scary." "The stories are supposed to be scary," said Mouse. "Camping sounds scary," said Monster. "Phooey," said Mouse. "It will be fun. I'm a good camper. I'll take good care of you." "Maybe next year," said Monster, "or maybe the year after." "There will be food," promised Mouse. "Lots of yummy food." And Monster's grumble. He's just not ready for this yet. So Monster decided he might like camping after all, especially since there's going to be food. So Mouse is really happy. He's jumping up and down. Mouse brought all the supplies to Monster's house. And he said, "I made a list so you won't forget anything." "You read it list and I will pack," said Mouse. So here's their list, and it has everything ready to go. 2 sleeping bags. Check, said Mouse. 1 tent, said Monster. Check, said Mouse. 1 lamp, said Monster. Check, said Mouse. "We have everything, so let's go camping." Soon they were in the woods, and Mouse said, "Oh, I hear a stream." She went ahead to find where the stream was. Well, she was gone. Monster had a snack. Look what he snacked on. He snacked on the lamp. Oh my goodness. He must be pretty hungry. Let's see what happens. After they rested by the stream, they walked some more. "I think this is the right trail," said Mouse. She went ahead to make sure. While she was gone, Monster had another snack. Looks to me like he is snacking on a sleeping bag. Can you imagine? Oh, he must be awful hungry. After Mouse got back, they walked some more. Let's camp on that hill, Mouse said. She went to find another spot. While she was gone, Monster had another snack. The other tent. Oh my, maybe he was gonna have the tent this time. Looks like their little wagon's getting empty. Come on, Monster, I found the perfect place for us to camp, Mouse called. So Monster joined Mouse on the hilltop. Let's set up the tent, said Mouse. Said Monster. And Mouse said, well, what's wrong? I'm sorry, Mouse. I think I ate the tent. Oh, well, don't worry, said Mouse. We will sleep under the stars. Our sleeping bags will keep us cozy. Mouse, said Monster. I ate the sleeping bags too. All right, said Mouse. We can sleep on the grass. Hand me the lamp so I can find our food. Said, you ate the lamp too? And Monster said, I am very sorry. Mouse was quiet. Oh, you don't look too happy. Finally, she said, well, at least we can have dinner. You didn't eat the food, did you? Mouse did not eat the food, Monster said proudly. Mouse looked in the box. Oops. She looked in the backpack. Monster, she said. Yes, Mouse? I forgot the food. Oh, that's all right, Mouse, Monster said. Look at Mouse, not too happy. What a camping trip this is turning out to be. So they sat on the ground, Monster and Mouse. It was dark. It was so cold. They were hungry. Mouse was especially hungry because she had not eaten any tents or sleeping bags or lamps like Monster did. Shall we tell some spooky stories? Asked Monster. Mouse said, I don't think so. Then they saw a glow in the distance. Ooh, look. Remember, they're in a camping ground. Look, said Mouse. Maybe we can go get warm. There's a nice fire. Maybe they have extra food, Monster said. Monster likes to eat. The campers were toasting marshmallows. Well, a man told a spooky story. But then, said the Mouse, a terrifying beast knocked on the door. Excuse me, said Monster politely. Looks like he scared some people. They jumped in their car. Off they went. Monster and Mouse stood alone at the campsite. Look, said Mouse, there's sleeping bags. And food, said Monster. And tents, said Mouse. And food, said Monster. Monster loves his food. I wonder why they left so quickly, asked Monster. Mouse said, I don't have any idea? Mouse, Monster said, as he made his 5th s'more. Yes, Monster, Mouse said, I like camping very much. And Mouse said, I'm glad, Monster. I hoped you would. So wasn't that a nice story today? So I hope that when you go camping, you have a good time and you won't get afraid of the beast that comes. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed, and I'd like to thank everybody that joined our summer reading program. It's over now, and thank you for participating in that. Remember that we do have good library services here. You can call our number 846-6841 and get all the information you need. And we'll be here next week again with story time at 11 o'clock. But before we go, it's again time to say goodbye. So let's stand up and get a little bit of exercise. What do you say? So before we say goodbye, oops, I think we just lost this. Before we say goodbye, let's jump. And then let's hop. Let's stretch. Woo. And let's say goodbye again, but let's dance. I know you like to dance. And let's swim. Let's walk quietly. And then let's sit down and have our seat. And let's say goodbye. I'll see you next week. Thank you for listening to our story today, which was Monster and Mouse Go Camping. And remember, you can come to the library and get that book, and then you can take it home and read it as well. Okay, love ya. Take care. See you next week.